say it's the way I know it.
Now what your grandson and I had spoke about was this story that you guys have carried with you for a long time about the Shawnee Wolves. And but we're not here. I mean, we can talk about anything else you want to talk about.
Well, that's basically I want to stick to the facts, and as it was, as I know it.
Okay.
And no building up or lowering. I want it.
Okay, good. All right, let me just make sure that this isn't going to be...
And to say that I haven't carried resentment all these years would be a lie. I have carried resentment 75 years or more. But there was nothing that I could see that could be done. My dad was a barber. He was a gentle guy. He was not a muscular type guy. The Wrights were more or less, well, they were country macho people. You know, you understand what I'm saying. To get out and go to physically fight and all that, my dad wasn't that type of person. He was, as I said, a gentle type of person. He was a barber. Not muscular and macho. Okay, it's so much for that. Let's go back to before what was the lead up of all this. We'll go to John Wright. He wasn't too boisterous a person, as I remember. He was normal talking, but he was still an aggressive type, and he led his boys down this same path. There was harassment prior to all of this of my dad, and they'd walk down the street. There was no street lights or anything, but dark streets and all. They'd walk down the streets and yell out things, various things, anything for harassment. This was prior to all of this. Then, the night, that's just basic background. Now, the night that led up to this, there was a basketball game. Willis Wright was the molester. He was in his 20s. My sister was 14 years old. There was manhandling, molestation, and rape, as I understand it. The night of the basketball game. The next morning, I went to school. We all went to school, as usual. The word came up that my dad had shot and killed John Wright. The story of the shooting and all is as I know it. My cousin went down to talk to the Wrights about this. night before the molestation. There was Charlie Wright, Johnny Wright, Willis Wright. Willis is the principal player in this. He's the one that raped my sister the night before. They gathered around my cousin, and there was going to be some more rough stuff pulled. They were going to beat my cousin up. I'm stating it gently. There would have been some bad trouble. My dad looked out and heard it, looked out of the barber shop door, and saw the crowd gathering. Yes, he kept a 45 up behind a stack of barber towels, and I wasn't there, but I can see it in my mind's eye of what happened. He just reached up and got that. It was enough. Too much. His daughter had been molested the night before. Now they was going to work my cousin over. So he just got the 45. He walked out of the door. When John Wright saw him, there was a pile of stove wood there. He got a stick of stove wood, grabbed up a stick of stove wood, and started for my dad. Dad was walked out and walking down the street there, towards the gathering. He started for my dad, and my dad, as I said, he had had enough. He was full of it. His daughter mistreated, the harassment, and everything leading up to this. He come down on John Wright and dropped him. John Wright did have a stick of stove wood in his hand. He come down with 45, and he dropped John Wright and then picked two of the boys out of the crowd. Willis, the one that perpetrated all of it, broke and ran down between two houses and got away. He wasn't touched. The main player. This is as I know it, and as I can see it in my own mind's eye. I was 9 years old.